really need somebody. Tell me you need somebody. I don't care about your body. Love the way you touch my body. Front of back, your body. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you.
Hey y'all, what's up, and welcome back to another episode of As Told by Shai. We're back, y'all. The consistency is key. I've been coming back to back for like 3 weeks now because I haven't been down like I was like that 1 month, but we good, we back. If you haven't been here before, you guys, my name is Shai and this is As Told by Shai, where we get a little messy. So grab your cuts and let's discuss, y'all. So today, I always say this, but no, for real, like, it's my I'm trying to make my thing focus. Come on, focus, because it's not dark outside, but I need the light to be light, y'all. But like I was saying, this episode, y'all, I always say this, but like, this is some juicy stuff today. So today, you guys, we got Nicki divorcing her husband, Kenneth Petty, Jacquees versus Deiondra Sanders, Ronnie from Jersey Shore, Boston Richey versus his ex Tati, y'all. And then of course we're gonna end it off with our housewife, well, not our housewives, but our show of the week and our song of the week, y'all. So let's get into it. Hey y'all, what's up? So let's get into the first messy tick, y'all. I have my tea. It is still so hot. Thank you. Y'all know I hate cold tea. And last time, y'all remember my tea bag busted on me and I didn't get to drink my tea. And I was so upset I didn't even make no more. And by the way, you guys, I bit the back of my mouth so bad. And I realized I bite my mouth in my sleep. It's horrible. So I've been doing that and my mouth is just like, it's better than it was a couple of days ago, but jeez, I can't take a break. Well, I can't catch a break. But okay, y'all, so the first messy sick, we have Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty, y'all. So supposedly they are divorcing. That's the word on the streets. Allegedly, girl, don't cuss me out. I'm not sure. It's if you don't know, Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty are like high school sweethearts. They got back together as adults. They have a little boy. We do not know what the little boy name is, but we do know Kenneth Petty is a sex offender. So nosy fans have looked, I guess they be just checking on his whereabouts and what he doing, what he got going on. But you know, sex offenders, they have to, you know, publicly let it be known where they live. So crazy fans have looked up his address and his address has changed. It's not in Nicki's big mansion no more. It is in a little house in, I think they said in the Bronx or something. Somewhere in New York, y'all. It's in this little shack looking house in New York. So fans are speculating that Nicki and her husband are split. Now, I don't got much detail, but that's a little something. Okay, you guys, now moving on. Messy tea. I told y'all I'm getting better. We are not gonna be sitting up here saying anymore. Y'all really want some of my tea, but I know it's so hot still. I'm a little thirsty though. I had put salt water, I be getting so off topic, in my mouth for, you know, I told y'all I bit my mouth. So I think the salt has dried out my mouth and I'm a little thirsty. Okay, you guys, oh my gosh. So we got Jacquees versus Deiondra Sanders. You guys, I named like 4 topics, but I think I'm gonna add one more at the end. I'm just putting it down so I won't forget. But yeah, y'all, so this literally happened just a few hours ago. So if you don't know, Deiondra Sanders is a daughter of Deion Sanders, his oldest child actually. Excuse me. She has had a child with the king of R&B, as he would like to say, Jacquees. I am a big Jacquees fan. This is not going to be biased against her or whatever, because I do think she's a pretty cool girl or whatever. So they have had a child together. They have broken up. They've been in and out of blogs with drama and all that, but lately it's been real quiet for them. And Jacquees actually like took her to court to get joint custody because there was a problem with him seeing the baby when he wanted to see the baby. So y'all, she took it upon herself to post on her Instagram story today. It says, "Let's make this clear. I never stopped no daddy from seeing him nor being a father despite the lies him and his family told y'all. Please leave me out. Please leave me out every time y'all post him. In fact, many times I invited him to snow activities so he can be there, or called him so he can feel he is there. Only time it was an issue was when his family wanted to have Snow alone. At this time, Snow was younger, couldn't talk, I was still breastfeeding, and they was cool with someone who threatened to hurt and kill Snow. Any real mother should understand that. I am the one who contacts his sister to see Snow when we're in Atlanta. Now that he is older, I'm the one who took him to his cousin on his dad's side birthday party with no help. I'm no bitter baby mama. So let's get that clear. Now y'all go run and tell that. Now let me get back to celebrating my family, which had 2 graduates today. Thank you. God bless. Leave me alone." People were kind of like confused under that post because it's like, girl, what? And like from what I've seen, just watching, like I love watching like Deion Sanders family all together, like because they're just an entertaining family or whatever. But like from what we've seen, like and what Jacquees' family was saying a minute ago, like you were keeping that baby from them, like, and just because you invite him to activities that you want the baby to do, like that's not it doesn't equal Jacquees having the equal time that he needs. Like that's cool and dandy, you want to invite him to do that kind of stuff, but you know, you got to come to a point to realize like everything can't happen on your timing and how you want it to happen. Like when you're co-parenting, you have to be fair. That's just how I feel about the situation. So Jacquees actually responded. He got into the shade room comments, you guys, and he said, "Oh no, this girl decided to get on the net and we've been good. She's lying. This is terrible. Shaking my hand. Can somebody please help her? I'm tired." I don't know. It seems like she's one of those moms that want to control everything. And I get it. You're a new mom. Like I don't know how it feels to have a child, so I really can't talk about that. Cause like she could be just like real protective over him and don't want him with anybody and everybody, especially with people she have argued with. I get that, but at the same time, like it's coming out of, we not getting both sides. It's slick coming out of thin air. Cause even Jacquees is all like, what are you talking about? Unless they don't had a little argument that nobody knows about in private, and then she decided to take it to the internet, which is weird. It's like, keep that kind of stuff off the internet. I know Deion said us to be so tired because it's like, I know he didn't raise you all like that. He didn't, girl. Keep that stuff between you and Jacquees and off the internet. Because posting, you say you're not a bitter baby mama, but posting stuff like that make you look like a bitter baby mama. And just, at this point, co-parent. Like, the baby can do, and you ain't gotta take that baby over to his people when you got him. When it's your time, it's your time. When it's his time, he'll do that stuff. Like, that's it. No confusion. Like, come on, y'all. Let's get it together. We in our 30s now. We in our 30s, y'all. All right, y'all. So, next messy tick, y'all. We have Ronnie from Jersey Shore. So, if y'all don't know who Ronnie from Jersey Shore is, he's Ronnie from Jersey Shore, basically. Jersey Shore is a show that was on MTV back in the day, y'all. It was like a real real world type show, but it was like really ratchet with really ratchet Italians. Okay, Ronnie is famous for like getting into it with his then girlfriend Sam, but it's so crazy that this happened, that I'm talking about this, and like just the day before I seen the clip of this, like I was watching Jersey Shore, because I told you I've been watching Jersey Shore back or whatever. But so this is what happened. The whole Jersey Shore cast have been interviewing. This is about to be, after like 20 years, y'all, this is about to be their last season of the family vacation show they've been filming. So you know how they do their press run and everybody goes to the interview. So everybody's at the interview, and all of a sudden you see like, dang because I'm mind blank, I just said his name. You see Ronnie like nod off, and then the camera goes back up and Ronnie's not there in the corner no more. So you guys, people are really concerned about Ronnie. Like, is it drug use? Are you okay? I really hope he is. Like, we was just watching the episode where Ronnie's mom called the house and she was so drunk, like she was belligerent, like, where's Ronnie? And like she was just like so drunk, like, and Ronnie was so embarrassed about it. And it just made me think, like, does like substance abuse run in his family or something? And if it does, I hope he can like push through that and get out of that dark hole. Even Mike, the situation, had spoke upon it, you guys, and he was just basically like, yeah, that doesn't represent the cast. He was just saying some bull crap, because it's all like, Mike, why you always gotta speak on stuff that don't have nothing to do with you? That's what irritates me about Mike. Like, on Jersey Shore he was like that, and now he's like that. So that was irritating. Here's the clip of Ronnie dozing off,
and we are so grateful to them. And now, you know, it's time to move on, and we're just kind of finding a place to park at this point. A new home. Yeah, a new home.
I think we're all very grateful, like Dina said. And maybe we will follow in the Kardashians' footsteps as they went from cable to...
Okay, y'all, so what y'all think about that clip? That's kind of scary, huh? That's kind of scary. I just pray and hope, because like Ronnie on the show, like, other than him and Sam arguing and what they had going on, like, he wasn't a bad person, you know? So praying for you, Ronnie, praying for you. Okay, y'all, last but not least, I'm gonna add a little something, one more messy tick, but it's really not like that important. But y'all, this has recently been going on. Boston Richey versus his girlfriend Tati, you guys. So if you are not familiar with Boston Richey is that boy that said, baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? Yes, Boston Richey. So his ex-girlfriend is coming out with crazy claims, you guys. First of all, I want to say this. Boston Richey is 29 years old. Tati is 19. She says they started dating when she was like 16, 17. That is kind of very pedo-ish. Can you say that on YouTube? I don't know. But GCA, I just like that. GCA and GTA. I just like that, y'all. That's something the little kiddies been saying, the young people been saying. Y'all know I'm 30 now. But yeah, so I remember about a year and a half or 2 years ago when that clip came out of them outside of the club arguing, and he like hit her. So that for me was all like, okay. And I even think he went to jail for it. But it's like, at that point, he should have been canceled in. But no, it didn't stop there, y'all. So Tati, she gets mad recently because he came out with a song, and the song is like dissing her. And she was all like, okay, if you don't take me out of this song or take the song down, I'm gonna just start blowing up everything. I'm finna tell everything. So basically, he didn't take the song down, of course. So she started hitting real low below the belt, and she gets on live and tells this story on how the night she turned 18, he cheated on her with her best friend at the time, and she got mad at him and she was saying she was leaving. And at the time, I'm sorry y'all, at the time she was naked while they were arguing, and her cycle had started. This is a lot, y'all. This is a lot. It gets so deep. And her cycle had started, and she said basically he kidnapped her. He wrapped her up in a white sheet and kidnapped her so she wouldn't be able to leave like she said she wanted to. And he put her in the truck with him and his homeboys or whatever, because they were leaving a city where he was doing a show at. So after that, she said she was on her cycle. She didn't have no pads, no nothing, and she was just bleeding freely, like. And she was all like, she was being threatened, like, with a pew-pew, saying don't say nothing. She seen a cop. She wanted to say something, but she was scared to say something. It was a lot. And she had so many pictures where, like, that day, like, he hit her in the face to the point where I never seen nobody inside of their eye bleed. I never seen nothing like that. Like, he been brutally beating this girl. But, hey, allegedly, okay, let's put that in there, allegedly. But it's been said by Boston Richey that it's all cap, but it's like, why does she have so much proof? And we as people that just sit and watch and be on TikTok, we have seen the videos of you act up on that girl. It is so crazy, but he is like saying that this didn't happen. But y'all, it gets even crazier, y'all. So she not only did that, but she also put out text messages of him telling her to go get a certain sex toy. And the toy was GTA a strap. And he wanted that to be used on him. Okay, this is YouTube, so I'm trying to keep this very like but yeah, so people are saying that, or allegedly he may like men too. Well, she's saying that. She's saying that she, you know, she was young and now, which she still is young. The girl is still like 19. I don't even think she's 20 yet. So yeah, she was saying like basically I would do, back then I was doing anything for him, anything to please him. So yeah, I did it because I thought we were in love. And she's saying now she don't feel like, you know, she's grown up and she's seeing that stuff is wrong. My thing is, Tati, don't put all this stuff out here and get back with him. Please don't. Please don't. Because you is going to look so crazy if you get back with him. Because it's been a thing with them where it's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, yeah. I don't know, y'all.
In the vehicle, they had these water guns, right? They had these water guns. So when the Paw Patrol was there, I was being held and being told not to make a sound, right? Got it. So Paw Patrol leaves and we start getting on the road. And my phone was still not in my hand. At this point, Mucus has my phone, right? Right. I'm wearing a sheet, just a sheet only. I'm on my cycle, so I'm free, you know. I can't say that word either, but I'm on my cycle and I'm free bleeding. You know what I'm saying? So when Mucus falls asleep, I see my phone on the floor. So I grab my phone quickly, take some pictures, and put the phone back down. Because I wasn't supposed to have my phone. He fell asleep on accident. Y'all get where I'm going with this? I was not able to call Paw Patrol while in this ride, this 8-hour ride, because I was in a car full of men with water guns. You guys know what water guns are? And they do whatever Mucus says. So I
don't know. But it's just getting messier and messier and messier by the day. Like, I'm talking about, he don't got on live this morning. It was all like, I don't, nope. She just mad. When she get mad, she do stuff like this. But when I get mad, I just let it be or whatever. But yeah, y'all, that is it for the main messy ticks of the day, you guys. Okay, so I also wanted to like highlight a fact that you guys highlight the fact that Love and Hip Hop has come to an end. Oh my god, after 15 years, Love and Hip Hop, all of the Love and Hip Hop series, they're ending it all. Because I think Atlanta and like Miami was like the only two holding on for dear life. Hollywood and New York been gone. But yeah, y'all, finally, I guess the baddies had beat them out there. They're finally closing that chapter, y'all. That's so crazy. That is so crazy that that reality show been on for this long though. 15 years ago, I was 15. That's crazy, right? That's so crazy that 15 years ago I was 15. But anywho, you guys, let's end the show off, you guys. So I wanted to talk about my show of the week is Love and Hip Hop. Woo! Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. So the new season is out, and I just wanted to give my opinion on one little thing from Housewives of Atlanta, the Pinky and her husband Derek situation. So basically Pinky, she's the owner of Slutty Vegan, and her husband is Dave's Big Cheese Steaks here in Atlanta, if you don't know. And I think Pinky, and they both now have restaurants outside of Georgia. But anywho, you guys, let me try my tea, y'all. It's still real hot. Woo. But y'all, so anyways, so I just wanted to give my little opinion on the situation where she's filing for bankruptcy and she's telling everybody on the cast but her husband. It's giving, I don't know, it's like she's almost in competition with her husband because they are both in the food industry. And it's like, if anything, what he win, you win, and what you win, he win. And when either one of y'all lose, y'all both lose. You know, it should be like that in a relationship, I believe. But yeah, she's telling everybody on the cast how she filed for bankrupt, and he's the last to know. I just think that is so crazy, y'all. Like, that is wild to me. What you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. But that was my show of the week, y'all. I'm excited to see the new episode tonight. I probably won't get to see it until tomorrow or the day after, because I'll be so late watching them shows, y'all. The song of the week, my song of the week is an old one. It's probably like 2 years, 3 years, maybe 2 years old. It's called Lately by Jorja Smith. I love Jorja Smith, y'all. I'm a big fan of Jorja Smith. If y'all don't know who she is, y'all go look her up right now. I love the way her name is spelled also. It's like Jorja. I'm stealing that on one of my kids. But thank you guys so much for watching As Told by Shai, and I'll see you in the next episode.